if you read
leader
it.
of the Dragon
That's what it
Knights.
was. Yeah.
Argynvost?
That
Argynvost?
was his dragon.
I thought he
That
was
was
He
okay.
is
no,
Vladimir. His dragon and the name of the castle is Argynvost.
Oh, I thought his last name was
nope. Okay, so John, are you recording?
Yeah,
I do
I
remember
just
fighting him
started
and
after we started talking.
John smashing the ceiling and me almost dying.
I believe you were knocked out, weren't you?
He did get knocked out
Was
Yeah,
and
once.
we did.
I rolled a nasty scar on my stomach
Indeed.
or my chest rather.
Stretch mark.
Yeah. Can I
Let's
get them
see.
tiger stripes?
Yeah, I don't remember everything. That's the most I remember.
Yes. You guys had skipped a little bit of the content. I didn't want to sway your hand, but ideally you would discover that the beacon is a very important and like lifelong symbol of the Dragon Knights, and that they would light it during special occasions and when they were going to war. And it was just this huge holy symbol, and it was made of all the fires in the castle and around it are all magical, as you've seen with the candles. They're ever burning. The beacon being no exception to that. Strahd used the blood of the dragon itself to quench that ever burning beacon. Um, but you guys relit it, defeating his blood dragon that was protecting the flame from being lit again. You defeated it, relit the beacon, and confronted Vladimir himself, the lord of the Dragon Knights. Um, Vladimir, very tough. Really barely gave a fuck about anything you were doing to him. He was just throwing spears and beating you guys up. But you talked him down, trying to appeal to his noble sense. But he was dead set on
Fucking
using
us up.
his life, his unlife, to keep watch over Strahd and make sure that Strahd is stuck here just like he is. Um, but you told him that we've lit the beacon once again. We are hope. We will take care of Strahd. He didn't believe you, but you shattered the ceiling, the big glass skylight above, and it rained down, showing the bright burning beacon, which it seemed like it showed the form of a fiery dragon, if only for a split second. And Vladimir dropped his sword and pledged himself to your cause.
Yeah.
Um, leaving you with a magical weapon as well. Still
Hell
probably should
yeah.
name.
Did
Yeah. The
who
spear.
don't
Not a
I end
spear.
up? No, I named it something. Didn't you
Or it
name
was
it?
a great spear, wasn't it? Great.
I called it a
Dragonlance.
lance.
Oh yeah, I named it. I named it Hyorin Maru.
Oh, rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah. Straight into the garbage can. Yes.
If you guys have a better name for it, you let me know. I'm terrible with naming
Something you
shit.
can pronounce. Something that doesn't have choppy pronunciation.
I don't know. It's
Why didn't you just name it Spear?
uh, isn't it like a lightning weapon of some kind?
Ice.
Ice weapon. Okay.
The great lance is tall as a man and ice blue, the handle wrapped in leather gilded with sapphire. Small silver wings dot the bottom, giving it a winged like an arrow like visage to pierce its target. The tip of the lance is two-bladed, two blades twisting and long like reaching fangs, so razor sharp they seem almost invisible at the edges. The slight tinge of blue across the weapon, save for the silver blades and leather, gives it a cold air, and indeed, taking it in your hands, you feel the warmth leave you. You feel the hunger for battle as you move it around. It barely seems contained, ready for a glorious war to take part in. It is +1 lance, and it has Dragon's Breath once a day, which is an explosion of icy damage plus 3d6.
Hell yeah. I've been using that all over the place.
Should name it Articuno.
I think Garrett said that last time.
Ice pick.
We'll think of ice names as we go along.
Shiva.
Frost breath.
Weapon name generator.
Acquiring this ally, you looked at your journal where you kept your tarot cards given to you on your first night here in these cursed lands. The card noting the paladin, the fallen knight from a fallen order, is now a gleaming heroic figure, armored and shrew, no longer standing in the halls of the dead, but looking forward proudly.
Oh, I remember where we left off. Oh, shit.
As you exited, you had a few more days of travel ahead of you. You were close enough to the Abbey to see the mountain range that's just north of the Abbey of St. Markovia. You can see it in the distance now, but a few more days await you. On one particular night, you woke up to a bit of a sound. The sound of clawing, writhing, moaning in pain. Hector, your traveling companion, is
Garrett, stop
twisting and
explaining my
turning.
wedding night.
Hector was twisting and turning in the night, sweat covering as by an extreme fever, pale in rigorous pain. His limbs began to stretch horrifically. His face made the spine-chilling cracks and breaks as the jaw itself extended to a lupine length. The werewolf, now fully formed, bent and writhed, and you guys tried to tie him down successfully, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
He is so tied, but the large werewolf, now unnaturally tall, unnaturally wide, huge and well-muscled, with a massive jaw of these thick white-yellow fangs, is struggling to stand up. Its kind of unnaturally bent back legs are kicking at the dirt and mud as it writhes around in its bound stature. But it's just trying to get up and just break out of its rope as best it can. You can't yet. What do you guys do? This is your surprise round, essentially.
Guys, anything?
No, I didn't say anything. I'm trying to think of what we should do.
Sorry, the dog was in here trying to eat my chicken.
What do we have that we could use?
What's going on, werewolf?
Yeah, we're based on a surprise round, so what are we going to do?
Surprise hug?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
All we need to do is turn him evil.
James,
for normal stuff.
I thought you were. Aren't you still a cleric? Is that right?
Yes.
You don't have any kind of like holy relics, anything that's silver?
No.
Yeah,
My
you do.
thing is made of crystal.
No, you do.
Why?
You have that mirror.
Oh,
That's
suppose.
true. Yeah.
That
I have a
that
green
will-
gem of the celestial inside, but I can't do anything about it. What if I make him eat it? No, I'm just kidding. Right? You ever see a werewolf shit out a full celestial? Want to?
Did we level to 7?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna for funsies, since I'm already leveled my hunt domain cleric to 7. I will use that for tonight.
Your hunt domain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same character. It's just the domain I wanted to switch to forever ago. Like 2 levels.
Hector is tightly bound with the rope, well knotted, but he's pushing it hard. You see his arms, where once were just a man's, now are these massive hunks of pure pure muscle covered in thick black fur, and they're bending the rope and stretching it out as you
Can I,
guys
can I
discuss.
try, can I try to tie him down more with another rope?
Yeah,
I mean,
if you want to put it off more.
well, I mean, now I'm just trying to think of how we can kind of keep him down because I don't want to have to fight him because I don't want to kill the guy.
He does appear strong enough to break through rope.
How do you know that? Well, he's breaking through it now.
Well, as you can see, he's ripping it.
If
Um,
Gideon, I got I got something stupid.
Go for it, man.
Someone try to hold him down. I'm gonna shove one of those pies in his mouth.
Oh my god!
Um.
I feel like
All
that's.
right.
I feel like this is only going to make it worse.
I
But
guess just fuck me, right? I don't get a pie.
well, as life. Good lord, addicted.
It's been a while. We went through detox. You had a few shaky nights. You're over it.
What I'm pissing and shitting in buckets and throwing up in the same
Yeah.
bucket,
That's disgusting.
and then drinking from the same bucket.
Can we never say those things again?
Who's gonna hold him down?
I will hold him down. Oh wait, no, James, didn't you want to become aware?
I did think about it. I remember
Nah,
talking to Jenny about it after the last session. I was like, maybe I can make my character a werewolf.
I'm waiting. I'm on the
No,
different side
no,
of the
I'm good.
where isms.
I'm good.
Well, I'm getting my wear crow on whenever I get a chance. Okay. I suppose I will. Someone's gonna have. Why don't we roll to see who has to. Hello.
I did not hear any of that.
How about we roll to see who has to hold him down?
Oh.
Oh God,
That's up to you guys.
that doesn't even sound good.
All right. Let's. Well, one of us has to do it, so we might as well. Come on. Who's rolling with me? Just roll a 20, a flat 20.
Oh,
That'd be a 19.
Let's start the night off proper for me.
I got a
That would be a
14.
nat one.
James, you're gonna hold him down then, huh?
I
Werewolf
fucking guess
James.
so.
Give me a grapple check.
James is involuntarily becoming a werewolf.
Give your mom a fucking grapple check. All right. Hell yeah. That's a 5 total. And I have a +2, so that's a 3 + 2.
Well, that is pretty good. What's your AC?
18.
He's going to use. His arms are tied for the moment. All he has is his fangs. He's going to lash out against you as you try your best to hold him down. But God, getting this huge thing, 10 foot maybe 9, but with his bent knees, a little too forwardly bent, and his huge arms and neck, his long canine mouth, it is impossible to get a foothold against him. And as you get close, trying to wrestle him down, he gives 3 rapid bites, just like an attacking dog would, savage, with immense force and speed. Okay, so give me. First of all, you take 14 damage.
My God.
Give me 2 Constitution saves.
Look,
Show me
sorry,
potato salad.
James.
Yeah, fuck yourselves. You did this to me. All right. Constitution rolls. First one 16. Second one 17.
Okay. The bites are vicious, but you're a tough guy. Do you want to keep this fight going?
Nope. I'm noping the fuck out of this.
It was a good try. Ixalan, you and Caligath had the plan, right?
Yep.
Not Caligath.
Athos.
Wait.
Dathis.
Yeah. So Dathis. You going to do anything?
I'm gonna throw a heal on James.
Okay.
I'm going like, I've been injured. Ah!
I'm gonna give him a good old cure wounds. Ooh, 15. Heal for 15, James.
Oh, well, full health.
Feel better. The werewolf wrenches free of its rope and bind. Roll initiative.
Maybe a dice, like a dice holder or dice.
19.
Is it
21.
10? Hang on. I need to get in roll 20 so I can type it. It's 10.
Just as you finish casting the healing magic from within, the werewolf rips apart his binds, finally wrenching free its overly long, bent lupine arms, showing its long, curved talons at the end. And he looks at you. What do you do?
Ask him who's a good boy.
Oh my.
Who's it? Who's it?
Hello? Anything else?
What?
It's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't want to hurt this motherfucker.
I
Um,
I think you'd really have to try.
I mean that's just it. Like I know, but I just I guess
Wait, John, didn't you say this works like a druid form? When we take his HP out of his form, he'll turn back.
James. The hell?
What?
You're echoing.
Not me, dog.
That wasn't James. Somebody just said James.
No, John said James.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
I think he's echoing.
Am
on
I
the phone.
echoing for you guys?
I can
I
hear.
Negative.
somebody is on like a speaker.
Yeah,
Anyway,
It was roll 20.
alright. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, am I putting my voice into roll 20?
I guess I just
No.
muted the site, so.
It's
Oh.
all good. All right,
I
so
didn't realize that was going on.
No,
um,
it's not the same as a druid form
sweet Jesus.
because it's
Okay.
different.
So I guess I'm just gonna shoot him. How close am I to him?
Maybe like 10 feet.
I'll move my movement back and shoot him.
Oh, come along and adventure with us. We'll shoot you in the face if you get out of line.
Okay. I'm only 10 feet, is what you said?
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Um, I'm gonna use
Put
ice.
this dog down.
I'm gonna use that dragon ice breath.
You gotta hit first, and then you can
Oh,
declare if you want
Well,
to use
then
it or
I'm
not.
gonna randomly hit him with it.
Oh, you hit with like a weapon attack?
Yes, and I'm naming it Winter Thorn Merciless Destroyer.
Is that really what you're naming
Yeah.
Okay, well, hit him with it.
it? Hit him with that.
26.
That hits.
13 damage, and I want to do the dragon breath.
All right.
How do I do that?
Plus 3d6 damage.
Oh, okay.
He screams out in pain. A woo.
Jesus. All right, 12 more damage, so 25 in total.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you've been in this land long enough. You've heard tale of werewolf, this and that. You met a few hunters back in the day, as well as that bard that seemed to know everything. You probably have some collected knowledge of werewolves, and you know that they're really good at not taking damage from weapons. but this thing cuts through him like a cold ice knife through butter. Um, this explosion, this aura, like sort of like a Ocarina of Time light arrow. It's this blue ice aura from the tip of the lance, and it explodes in this rain of cold. And you see this ice just go up his body and explode out in this viscera of cold blood. And this huge chunk in his side is just gone. He immediately puts one of his huge hands to his side and whines like a dog. And he falls to one knee. This just blood is just pouring down his fur on his leg. He's not looking good. Calgath.
Wait, Big Bad's turn.
Oh yeah. The other dog.
The real dog.
No.
My main dog. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 6 damage.
Big Bad goes in for a bite. Both legs are quite exposed, just perfect for the dog to get behind and start gnawing at. It doesn't seem to do much to the werewolf. It's hard to find purchase for his little teeth. Ixalan.
Ooh. Huh. What do I want to do?
If it didn't take so fucking long to cast Magic Circle. Takes a whole minute.
You don't have it as a ritual spell? Or as a... No, that is a ritual spell, as an instant cast?
It says casting time 1 minute. It only lasts an hour though, so it's not like it'd help all that fucking much. I'm guessing Dispel Magic cannot dispel his magic werewolf transformation.
No, it's a curse.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask.
I guess I'm just gonna attack him. Nope, 13.
That hits.
Oh, wow. Oh. Alright. That is 9 damage. And with Patrick being nearby, I get that sneak attack. Get my extra dice. Okay, that's another 17 damage.
What weapon are you using?
A short sword.
Just a short sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything fancy.
Being the killer that you are, you were in the perfect position to just slice his jugular away from him. But your sword just cannot pierce his flesh. It's crazy. With your strength and dexterity, it should be easy, but it just repels the sword as though it wasn't there.
Alright, then I will bonus action disengage.
Alright. How far do you disengage from?
I guess I'll just jump back another 10 feet.
Okay. Werewolf. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna. You! Ixalan! He's gonna slash you. He's gonna try to. 1 hit, and then a bite. 2 hit! Nat 20 effect.
Oh god.
My God.
The strongest creature in the world, but he's pretty strong. Takes 7 slashing damage as you try to backflip away from him. He comes up with a quick, commanding arc upward, slashing your back, following up with a bite to your clavicle area, ferocious like a pit bull. 6 more damage. Make a Constitution save, please.
How much damage was the first one?
6.
6? What about the second one?
6.
6. I'm right. Uncanny dodge that.
And how many men have you slept with? 6?
Well, that's a 5.
Is it now?
Hmm.
Doubt.
5 for your con save.
Yeah.
The bite feels hot and penetrating. It's not pleasant. Mhm.
Oh, mama.
Nope.
Less
Nope.
less like James is thinking, and more like the worst hornet sting you've ever had. It almost feels like poison is coursing through your body. Calgath.
That's right. Y'all motherfuckers become werewolves, and I'm fine. If we knock him out, he's not gonna die if we just like knock him out, right?
As long as you state that you want to do non-lethal damage to him, it'll bring him, like, he won't go past 1 hit point.
Yeah, but I can't stab him and do non-lethal, right? You can't non-lethally stab somebody.
Yeah, you can.
You
Just use...
use like the pommel, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Just...
Yeah, but I got arrows.
Right, non-lethally.
That's
arrows.
only stabbing.
So basically, you just take the arrow, and instead of, like, poking him with the arrow, you kind of just hit him with the side of the head.
I shoot him with the arrow, but backwards.
Yeah.
Pulling some minute tight shit, huh?
I think. Damn it! What was that spell that could reduce him to 1 health, but never under
Harm.
harm?
Is it
Yeah.
harm?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
harm.
harm is like a 5th level spell, so I don't have that yet. Fuck.
Is he technically an animal right now?
He's
That's
an
a
animal. He's an
great question.
animal.
Well, no. I mean, there's a reason why I'm asking.
It's probably a
You trying to
beast.
like take beast?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
Well, it's still James' turn. So James, what do you do?
Oh, well, that was mine. I'm sorry.
Patrick's sitting there. "Roo, roo, roo, roo."
Ruh-roh, Shay.
Yeah, fucking Scooby Doo.
James, what are you doing?
I don't know. I don't want to kill him.
He's my dog, Paul. I'll put him down.
Jesus Christ. How rough is he looking?
Not good. Not good.
I don't want to be like, I don't want to kill him. All right, James, roll your damage. 17d6. Okay. maybe okay, he's dead.
He would get a chance to do death saving throws, but he'd still be a werewolf, you know.
Fucking hell. All right, inflict wounds on his ass.
Oh my god, do you hit him? It's pretty hard to miss him, but he shook off all his armor. He's naked.
It's 11.
That hits.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's
He
naked.
might have 11 AC.
15 fucking damage.
Ugh. While the short swords seem to not do much, your magical attacks seem to do a lot. Raying him in the green-white magic of life you control so easily, you were able to sap the life out of him for 15 damage. Got it.
I whisper in his ear, that bitch said don't go chasing them waterfalls.
Dathis.
I am going to cast Lesser Restoration.
On yourself?
No, on him. It says you touch a creature and can end either one disease afflicting him. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So,
I don't think that's gonna work.
fuck, you're right. I just didn't leave that second on unless you have. Fuck. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
You do so.
What do you say, Raggy?
A woo woo.
Please God, don't. No, I can't do it.
Really?
Woo woo.
Jesus. I hate that shit so much.
Ring, my rat.
I'll say, fuck, what is his name again?
Shaggy.
What is
Shaggy.
it? Wouldn't that be the Shaggy in this situation, James?
Is
What
this
is
like a
his
top
name?
or bottom
His
question?
actual name is Hector.
Hector. Okay. I'll just say, Hector. Hector, I know that you're frustrated and you're probably really unhappy right now. But look, you just gotta try to calm down. We know that, in your heart you're a good person. We don't want to have to kill you. We really just want you to just calm down so that we can help you.
Ugh, the hunger. It burns from inside. It burns me.
What are you hungry
You all
for?
look like delicious box combos to me.
Meat. Meat.
We can get you meat. You just gotta wait, man.
Just give it to me.
Do we have any rations or anything? Let's see.
Should.
Yeah, I'll get rations.
Patrick, you are the rations.
I have 20 pounds of rations.
Damn.
God.
That's, I mean,
Motherfucker
what?
just hauling 20 pounds of like beef jerky and shit.
Dude, can I check my bags and like see how much meat I have?
You know how much
Sure.
food 20 pounds of food is?
Which
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Well, I tried to make sure we had enough. We'll try to use that to, as a daily thing. So do I need to like roll something to see how much I have?
No, it's just rations. Rations, salted meat. Nothing good. Hard biscuits, hard tack
All right,
biscuits.
I'll take like a shitload of this
Worms probably
fucking
inside now.
those all that meat and throw it out in front of them. Be like, here, we'll get you.
Throw a handful of meat.
That's how I get my dates. I just throw that meat out in front of them.
Wiggle the worm.
Just like a wolf, if you've ever seen one try to feed with predators nearby or other competition nearby, he eats while eyeing you very warily, but he just scarfs down the meat as fast as he can in these big chomping bites. He's distracted with that.
What else can I even do? I'm trying to think.
It's just how my dates go.
What?
Nothing.
Jesus.
Hey, how many spells can I cast a turn?
One.
Ugh.
And you
Yeah,
cannot cast a full action spell and a bonus action spell, but you can cast a cantrip and a bonus action spell.
I don't have any cantrips.
Don't you lie to me. I could do it as a bard.
Okay, you can come and look at my page. There are no cantrips.
Wasn't talking about you.
No. It's like, bro, I swear to God, I don't have it. Yeah, I don't think I can do much else. I can just try to talk to them. Can't do anything else. I can't speak to the animals and talk to them. Yeah, whoever's turn is next.
Calgath. No, Ixalan.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a real pickle.
How bad am I bleeding from that bite?
Not life-threateningly. It's kind of like a dog bite, really, but much worse. You have, 4 long streaks of blood where he caught you with the very tip of his bite as you were flipping away, kind of bubbling up blood constantly, but not nothing you'd pass out from.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kind of. Guess I'm gonna kind of cut that wound open a little bit and let some of the blood trickle out onto one of the cakes,
yeah,
onto one of the pies, and throw
Jesus
it in front of him
Christ.
too.
Okay, still going with the pie.
Fucking, I turn to you and I say, "Feed me, Seymour."
Yeah, James, you see those pies? He's got fucking pies on it, man.
I was joking about the blood, but yeah.
You've made quite the snack for him, Ixalan. I will let you roll his Constitution save for the dream pie.
Don't watch me roll real
The
fucking
dream.
high. Nope, that's a natural 1.
Hey, he'll like it because it should taste just like children's.
He is just scarfing down this food as fast as he can. His eyes are white from keeping an eye on you. He's in this mixed state of being so scared, but the hunger is just trapping him in. Even if it's not the best idea to stop and eat, he can't resist. And you throw the pie in front of his face, cannot stop himself. He eats the pie almost in one bite, with the tin like included.
This is only gonna make things worse.
He eats it in one bite and he starts breathing, and you see him visibly calm. Seems to really. He was pounding breath, his mouth open, tongue languishing to the side, just in pure adrenaline battle-ready mode. And now he's just sitting there, and he seems to be in a different place.
But y'all motherfuckers put in that pie.
He's calm now. Let's try to figure something out to reason with him or restrain him, something.
It has greatly calmed him.
Where are we currently?
Guys, I can cast a spell called Beast Bond. Now that he's on high, I can run up to him and touch him. It establishes a telepathic link between the beast and I. Although his intelligence is probably higher than forcible.
Depends on what that transformation does to your intelligence.
Man, I don't know
I mean,
if it's enough.
He's able to communicate still, so he still has some type of intelligence.
Yeah. He's gotta have like greater than 8.
All of my beast spells.
I'm pretty sure that's implemented for times like this, so you can't fucking.
Yeah.
You can't walk up to the werewolf and pinch his booty and be like, "Hey there, buddy. Hey there."
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
That bright red ass.
Big red booty.
Big red.
I don't know if there's anything I can do.
It's really like there's nothing we can fucking do. I slap him with the mirror.
Oh,
Fuck! It burns. The mirror smashes. There are shards of mirror in his skin.
What if I silence all around him? Would that diffuse the magic?
No, it is from within. A curse, one might say.
What if I cast silence inside of this?
If I cast Dispel Curse, which I don't have.
That would probably help things.
I only have Dispel Magic.
Well, it's your turn. So no, it's his turn, isn't it?
It is his turn. He stands there. And he looks up onto the moon. He sniffs and he looks around languishedly, kind of slow. And he looks at you, and you see that it seems like he should be doing something, but he just can't make himself. He looks very confused. He looks back up the moon and looks all around him in a very confused, slow state. Calgath, what about you?
I do indeed have Remove Curse.
Seriously?
Are you sure?
I do, yeah.
We burned this guy's entire asshole. And we could have just been like, whoop.
It says, at your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed.
Hang on. Don't break the curse yet. I need to heal him or he'll fucking die.
What?
It doesn't work like a druid form.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, whenever a druid transforms, they take on the HP of that creature. So when that HP drops to 0, they revert back to their form.
Right, but I'm talking about like if he turns back into a werewolf, will he not have the same HP?
Patrick's saying his HP is bigger right now, but it'll be smaller once he's not transformed. Which might be true.
I mean,
Can we know that, Garrett?
You don't know.
Can we...
How would you know that?
It'll be fine, Patrick. We can still fucking heal him and stabilize him. It'll be fine.
You know, I don't know, man. I did a lot.
It's all right. I cast remove curse.
you realize James could have done this to himself the whole time since he's cursed more than any of us.
I believe he actually tried and it did not work.
No, he tried lesser restoration on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't remember. I feel like I did try and remove curse on something. Was something cursed?
I think
can't
so. Regardless.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, you describe it. This is quite an act of magic. What does your god do for this poor werewolf?
It's Era still, so he's kind of bow hunting and naturey. I don't know what's a naturey way to do this. I thought about doing like 4 arrows around him, and they all kind of
I think the coolest way to do it
glow.
would be like if he gets like some kind of plant comes up from the ground and encapsulates him and then melts away his werewolfishness.
What if I sat there while I was, spell casting with like like the ethereal bow thing that I've been having my character do, and it shoots an arrow through him, but then like the werewolf kind of like falls out of him, or the arrow goes through him and then like knocks this spectral version of the werewolf out while he's just a normal person.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Wow. Yeah, you see the spectral image, this dark form, made more basic by the spectral, ethereal nature of it. Is this black, hulking figure with the red, bright eyes is kind of pushed out of him as though shot through the heart with an arrow. The real form of Hector slowly begins to turn back to a man. His arms bend and break inwardly, cruelly and painfully. His face affixes itself back to its normal proportions. This horrific, bone-breaking reconstitution. Um, you, after a few moments of that nightmare, you see Hector just standing there, looking very confused.
Mm. Is he naked?
Yes.
I will I guess cover him up with a blanket.
He says, "Oh, thanks, Calgath."
Yep, your balls are showing, bro.
He says, "Well, it's such a nice day. You know what they say.
I'm gonna throw.
Sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out, guns out."
You
I'm
did
gonna
the
throw.
wrong gun out.
I'm gonna heal him.
You want to hit him?
Heal.
Heal him.
No.
Roll damage.
I just want to hit him now. He's a human.
Do so.
Okay. 9.
We ask him, do you realize what happened to you?
You see his wounds stitched back, his whole side. He's well muscled. He's got the kind of ab lines, but they've all been chipped away by this huge wound. It looks like frostbite on the edges, and you see it kind of stitched back together. It still leaks blood a little bit, but nothing life-threateningly. You ask him that, Calgath, I believe. Whoever asked that.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, the sun was out, so I came outside, and I've just been enjoying it."
Yeah. At what point did you strip all those clothes off, buddy?
I'm not sure. I must have gotten too hot.
Yeah, you're just enjoying that breeze, aren't you?
Absolutely.
I will then regale him with what really happened.
He tries to pay attention to you, but you see him lapse. He seems mind fogged.
Y'all got any more than pies?
Yeah.
James will
No,
be
I
really
mean the
just
good pies.
digging through through the shit. Oh yeah, man, I found some piece of this pie. Jesus God.
I was sitting here like brushing dog saliva off one of the pies and going at what's left.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Good God.
Yeah.
Not really. Jesus Christ. Do I still need to roll this Constitution
Yes.
save?
Unrelated.
Unrelated.
That is hefty 10.
Okay, I said a DC 10. You're okay. God damn, it'd be nice to have that pie, but it's okay. It's okay. You're watching your figure. It's fine. It's fine. You do know that pie tastes damn good.
Damn
I'm
good.
gonna start
Children
bandaging
bone.
my wound.
Indeed. It seems okay. He didn't get you full on. Your dexterous nature is flipping backwards. He got you with the incisors, perhaps. But
They don't let me around the
bandage
playgrounds
yourself.
anymore. Not for
Well,
anything rapey, but because I would go around sniffing the children and going, "You don't know how good your bones taste, boy."
Jesus Christ.
make a broth.
Ugh. I just want to taste just one more.
You, despite what Hector thinks, it is very late in the night, pitch black. What do you guys do now?
Um,
No one else is around, correct?
Just you guys.
Okay, we're just out in the woods.
Yeah, camping. You have a couple more days of travel. That's it.
let's
Yeah.
say, why don't we set up camp and try to
Just us and Strahd's fucking love interest.
I cast a
Yes.
tiny hut.
Oh my god.
I don't. No, I don't. I
Oh,
just wanted to
I
fuck with
guess
Karen.
like
I just
you,
wanted to fuck
man.
with him.
Tiny hut does not work in Strahd's domain.
There are no huts, tiny or otherwise.
He had a wish, and that was his wish.
Just remove it from the game. That's a crazy wish, Strahd. That's a crazy wish.
Okay, so set up camp.
Set up camp. Pretty used to this. It's been a long road so far to get up here. Kind of crossing over Barovia as a whole over these last few months, trying to get to the Abbey in the north. Hector happily goes back to his sleeping bag, goes off to sleep, looks happy as a clam. The rest of you do the same, I assume.
Yeah,
We're gonna take
if I end up
shifts.
taking watch, I'll keep that silver mirror beside me.
Are you perhaps attuning to the silver mirror?
Sure.
Oh.
What does that require?
You only have a certain
Blood.
amount of attunement slots. I believe that's your only magical item, though, right?
You
Yeah.
gotta spend an
You're
hour
fine.
to basically connect with it, in a sense.
Yeah, I'll take first watch, and while I'm watching, I will not watch and do that.
So taking first watch, James. You finally investigate this mirror that's been in your party for a long time. I believe Ixalan found it, or someone found it. Clearly, there's something going on with it, but you guys never really sat down and investigated it, or tuned, as one might say. So you're alone at camp. The moon is high above, not casting much light because of the mists that are constantly all over Barovia, as you know. Sitting alone in the darkness, keeping a watch out for everything. Deep in the woods this far north, it's particularly dangerous. So you're kind of flipping through this mirror, listening to the rustling of leaves and the moving of creatures in the dark. You always got to keep an eye out. You're looking in this mirror and you're staring at yourself within it, and you see a face that's not quite yours in the mirror. Startled, you move the mirror away, but the face remains. It's a shadowy face, sort of kinetic with energy, constantly moving, almost smoke-like, as though it was rising smoke just making a face. Um, as you attune to this mirror, A dark shadow appears beside you.
Is it the little girl that gave me the mirror?
It is not. You stole the mirror from the rich woman, remember?
I thought it was the little ghost girl gave me the mirror.
No.
Okay.
A dark shadow appears beside you. It appears man-shaped, but with no discernible features. It is just a solid black darkness and a backdrop of darkness. You could only just see it. Only from your peripherals can you even make it out. In your mind, you hear a question asked to you. He says, "Who shall I kill, master?"
Man, in this ship.
I'll say nobody yet.
The shadow bows and returns to the mirror.
He asks you another question. You ever drank Bailey's from a shoe?
It's the circumference of that asshole. Well, that's interesting. I will not tell anybody about that, and I will put it back in my backpack.
You do so. Ixalan,
Hit me with it.
as you guys wake up, nothing really happens through the night other than the constant, fear of something happening, creatures moving all around you. You feel you're being watched, etc., etc. You're almost getting used to this horror, this nightmare that is Strahd's domain. Ixalan, you're a little tired this morning. You were racked with nightmares,
I kind of.
both of being torn asunder by beasts, as well as doing this tearing yourself.
You had scary dreams. You were a man named Souffle, and you got many diseases. Made your penis fall off.
But that's it for now.
Well,
Everyone gets up. A day, quote unquote, in Strahd's domain, of course, a ruddy gray at best. You see Hector. He looks at dismay at his clothes, all ripped and torn asunder, and he looks at you guys with a fearful, guilty look. He almost looks defensive, like you're about to strike him.
Like a dog that's been through the trash can.
Yes.
Bad dog. Bad dog.
He says, I didn't. Did I?
sorry, but you did. We
Shit,
did our best
all
to
of them.
subdue you, though.
You didn't kill anyone.
He says, I'll thank the Morning Lord at least. I'm truly sorry if I harmed you in any way. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. He seems to break down a little bit. He says, "Can I? You know those pies? Do you have any more? They really calm me down."
Sorry, that was the only one we had left, and that was the only way to calm you down in order to try to bring you back to your actual form.
He's lying. I can smell the pies off.
Yeah. He says, "Damn. I'll have to think about that problem. Well, again, I'm terribly sorry for my misdeeds. I understand if you want me to leave."
No, there's no need for you to leave, and just if it happens again, I'm pretty sure we know how we can handle this.
Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. No.
Now, as I'm saying that, I'm
Irina.
kind of nursing my arm.
Irina nods. She's like, "Yeah, we've got much bigger beasts to fry than simply you. Don't worry about it." He keeps his guilty, downtrodden posture, though, for probably a good while.
Keeps that tail between his legs.
So, you guys continue onward?
You indeed.
Tally ho.
We did that. That's all like a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I only need 4 hours, babe.
I mean, that was a full night, so yeah.
Yep.
As you walk, you come across a huge, muddy battlefield. Soldiers in decrepit armor, rusted and ancient, lay in death. Uh, Skeletal bones stick out of mud just a little bit. The large, long bones of horses mixed in the wet muck, um, long since picked apart by nature and time. Most of the leather work all but gone. Just a few bits of metal here and there, a rusted sword sticking out of the mud, a shield tamped down that you can just see the side of. It is supremely cold here. Ice dots the muddy water's edges, and your breath turns to fog as you walk forward. Give me a perception check.
13.
16.
14.
It's a bit of a tough one, but Kalgath, the hairs on your neck and in your arms stick up. It feels like there's some presence here, but otherwise you're just surrounded by death. Unless there's anything you want to do here, continue onward.
Oh, damn it. I've been talking. My microphone was muted. I just was saying I'll take out my short bow and ready an arrow and walk that way.
As you pass out of the battlefield area, the temperature returns to where it normally is, warmish. Seems to be just a brush with the afterlife, perhaps. You don't know. Continue onward. So you're close enough now to the Abbey that you can see the great mountain line to the north. The northern part of Barovia has these long, tall, snow-topped mountains. Most of the land is kind of hilly and uh, wooded, but there are some mountains to the north. The Abbey of St. Markovia is built kind of midway on one of the mountains, surrounded by a town, and you can see it in the distance. You just have a little bit more travel to go. Here is some of the densest forest coverings, though. Potentially uh, some danger here and there. Uh, in a particularly densely wooded section of the road, give me another perception check. What do you get?
23.
Damn. Okay.
9.
Okay. Davis. The road is closed in a bit. The woods are short but brushy and thick, and they've grown almost in a U shape over the road, being cut back occasionally by travelers here and there, but now mostly left to grow wildly. The dense, dark forest coating the road gives it this very ominous, almost like a horror movie-esque feeling. Um, You notice a bear trap in the ground, buried and hidden, with a jar of something in the center.
It's a jar of that spicy jelly.
Like a clear jar or what? What does it look like?
There's a sort of a dark brown fluid.
Are there any like markings that are saying that if there's anything possibly I don't know, noxious about
You have to get closer.
it? Okay, I will slowly creep closer, and I'll signal Big Ben to just like sniff around and do his thing.
As you creep closer and closer to it, An arrow flies out, hitting the jar, creating a flashing, blinding light.
Whew.
In a flash, two carts are pushed, blocking each side of the road, from behind you and from in front. From within and behind, arrows rain down upon you. The surprise! They give you.
Oh shit! Hey, I didn't touch it this time.
So, yeah. You see, you're kind of stuck in the middle of these carts. They're pushed out into the road, keeping the narrow road sectioned off, pushing you into this little box, and they rain down arrows upon you, from behind and from within the carts. Large carts, like carriages, kind of like a gypsy carriage, covered and with windows. Then you're all collectively gonna be arrow rained.
We making deck saves here.
It's an attack, so no.
Oh.
They're doing a volley, so.
I assumed it was a trap. Well, I mean, it was a trap, but like a mechanical trap.
Nope, just men with arrows, firing as they go, pushing the cart out, kind of creating a trap box for you. They do 11 damage in a volley to you. All of you.
My goodness.
Arrow rain.
I will uncanny dodge it.
Okay.
What level
I
do we
will
get there?
uncanny take the damage to the face.
What? Who's a what now?
What level do you get uncanny dodge?
He gets it for being a rogue.
Yeah.
So if I just put 1 point into that?
Nope.
I think certain stuff like that you have to start off as your base class to have that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
get
sucks.
it at I think it's like level 4.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. 'Cause you use that thing pretty often.
Nope,
It's
5th level.
pretty damn helpful.
5th level.
Okay.
In a flash, the two carts are pushed, blocking you on each side of the road. Arrows rain down upon you. The carts are blocking you in, woods to the side, carts in front and behind. It looks like gypsy folk that frequent these lands, the Vistanti. And they shout in a language you do not know. Roll initiative.
These motherfuckers. Decent bum bitches.
21.
8.
22.
Didn't want to help me.
Well, don't all admit your shitty rolls at once, guys.
What's yours, James?
It's 8.
As you can see from this crudely made Roll20 squares, carts on either side of you. They're staying behind for cover and shooting from within. These just handfuls of men with crossbows, and they're firing volleys at you as you're in the center of this piece. But you are no stranger to surprise. Ixalan, it is your go. You move lightning fast, not ready to be so easily taken.
Let me see what I'm gonna do. And how far away is like the closest one?
30 feet.
Wow, I messed up that last sneak attack. I got 4d6, not 3d6.
Oh.
You said about 30 feet?
Yeah, they're about.
Okay, so I am... You know what? I'm going to run to the other side of the cart to the left and bonus action hide.
Yeah, they get the bonus of having cover, so it is more than enough for you to hide behind. You run behind the cart, they watch you run over there quick as a flash and then disappear.
23 for stealth.
What is your stealth?
23.
23. Got it. They might be able to see you. Who knows? I believe that's it. Unless you got something else, right?
Um, I'll hold my action. Hold
I
my
think
attack.
hiding is an action, is it? Is hiding?
Bonus action hide.
Oh, right, rogues. Dathis.
Pick one of them and shoot 'em. Let's see. Whatever one's closest, I guess. How far away are they?
Around 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'll just shoot him.
Left
Pick
or right?
one. Left.
Okay.
First shot. 22.
Hits.
26.
Also hits.
Seven and 8, so 15 damage.
Okay. Despite, I'll just pick one. Bam, how about that? Yeah, using the card as cover, they're kind of dotting in and out, treading their crossbows, getting ready for the second volley. He sticks his head out just for a second, and you, bam, wing him in the chest. You see him recoil back, holding the heavy arrow. Then you just pluck him with another one, Legolas style. He falls back to the ground in shock. He's still up, but he has two likely lethal arrows in his chest. There go. Now in position, you're getting even more arrows. While they might not be the best fighters, the thing about crossbows is they don't care how much experience you have when you shoot them.
The Tommy guns of the medieval world.
Damn. A good round for them. Damn. 26 and a volley to everyone except John.
Yeah. Might want to use
Did you
that.
say 22?
26.
26.
Oh, jeez.
Blah 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 blah. Arrows everywhere. The windows pop out from the carts, and people with crossbows from within start shooting you as well as all the people from behind you. Taking it in a volley style. Plenty are bound to hit.
Everyone hide behind Arena. She's got plot armor.
Let me give you a try. She's taking damage too. Ooh, he almost saw you. But he doesn't. They don't shoot any at you, Mr. Rogue. The arrows fly like rain. Calgath, it is your go.
Jeez. Is that 15 representative of how many fucking guys are over there?
That's the damage he's taking.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Jesus. So this is how many people there are?
Yeah, for all intents and purposes.
Guys, I think we should run. I know that's a new one on me, but I have 8 health, and I'm be honest, that's not a lot. I'm gonna run.
You
You
might
can
want to get out of
moving.
their. You might want
I'm
to get out of
double
their
moving
volley
straight
range.
south.
Yeah.
I run. I run
Yeah,
so
you
far
don't
away.
have a heal or anything?
Wait, what?
You don't have a heal you can throw on yourself?
It doesn't matter. I'm running away.
Tree line.
Just super. Yep.
The densely packed trees are going to give you good cover against arrows. I will say that much.
That is where I will reside.
Ixalan.
Hmm. I'll take a little bit of oil and put it on the cart, and I'm gonna take my tinder and spark it.
I'll rub that oil all over myself. Yeah.
That seems like a very good idea. That don't like doesn't need a roll really. You do so. It's a wooden cart. It catches fire quite quickly. Um, only in one round. They probably don't notice it yet. It hasn't. It's not a roaring flame by any means, but it is lit on fire for sure.
What am I gonna do about movement? I'll try to position myself to where I'm still being blocked from view from that group to the left and the right. Try to angle myself in between carts.
Of course. Deaths.
I'm going to move close to them. Did you guys both move? No. Well, John's already had me.
Yeah, he's roguing over to the side.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the left as well. Yeah. And attack the guy with Winterthorn.
Oh shit.
17.
That hits.
14 damage. Oh wait, no, I get 2 of those. Shit. What's that? 13.
That does not hit.
There.
They seem to be wearing simple leather armors.
And let's see. 17 for Big Bad.
Rawr, hits.
7 damage.
What was the damage on your halberd?
Oh shit. I think 13 maybe or something.
That was the hit with the second attack.
Do you not remember? Can you guys remember? Oh.
Roll it up. Again.
No. 13.
Okay. Yeah, this man is trying to get up and reload his crossbow. He got one shot off, and he's trying to put another in. You run up to him. He's fledgling a bit because of the arrows in his chest, and he's trying to pull back the crossbow, and you just put your spear through him, pin him to the ground. The second his neck is within even just a few feet of Big Bat's teeth, it is ripped out, viscera strewn everywhere. He is super dead.
Wait.
They aren't gonna volley you anymore. They're gonna move up. And what's she gonna do? She's gonna fight him back. Oh, okay, never mind. You're busy. Calgath, you're kind of my eyes right now. You see Dathus run up and kill a man with the icy spear he has. leaving Arena behind. They don't fire any arrows at her, but two men run up and try to grab her. She fights one off expertly, hitting the pommel right in his throat, and you see him fall back and gasp for air.
And the second one.
What second one?
Oh, I thought you said two men approach her, and you said
Oh yeah, she fights
that
them
one.
off. She fights them off.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ooh, one hit. It's not your turn. That's just what you see.
Oh, okay.
They do get a resounding crack on you, Patches, for 9. They can no longer volley arrows at you. You see them trying to reconfigure, stepping back away from you as you close the distance, and a few of them get a couple of shots off. One makes purchase in you for 9 damage. Now it is your turn, Calgath. Give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
You hear and see people moving in the treetops expertly.
Good God. There's like the fucking caravan army around here.
You don't know. What do you do?
Are they like right above me? Are they looking at me, or are they kind of headed towards the battle?
Headed towards the battle. It's hard. I mean, you can't see them. The trees are very thick, but you can hear them and see where their movements are.
Fucking hell. I'm thinking.
I mean, you literally could have done your spirit weapon and then hid in the forest and just kept attacking with it.
I'll Hunter's Mark one of the guys by Arena, and then I will make 2 weapon attacks.
Oh shit.
14.
Nope.
20, dirty 20.
Yep.
All right. That will be 14 damage.
Damn.
The Hunter's Mark adds a d6. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I have to actually roll that. Excuse me. 10 damage.
10 total or 10 more than 14?
No, just 10 total. I added a full 6, and I was like, wait, that's not right.
You see Arena pommel strike one guy in the throat as he tries to grab her. The other one coming up to the side, she sees an arrow just pierce him in the stomach, expertly hewn from the tree line. She looks over and gives you a quick wave as she grabs her short sword back for the next assault.
Hell yeah.
Ixalan. Before you, the fire is starting to grow. Let me see. You hear some worried chatter from inside. Seems to be peeking in and climbing up to the window and all around them.
Well, that sounds like
What
their
do you do?
personal problem, doesn't it? So I'm going to run around to the backside, opposite of Big Bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attack, I guess, that one that's the far, where the two that are adjacent to each other, that one to the left.
Okay, sure.
Surprise, bitches! Ooh, I'll take that. 21 to hit.
Hits.
That does a 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then that sneak attack. Gotta get one more dice for this. Let's see. 18 more damage?
On top of your 9.
Yeah.
The men are all with Big Bad and Dath is coming around the side. They're pushing back, trying to get room in between them so they can use their crossbows effectively. So they're all kind of walking back and pulling their crossbows in a line, kind of keeping the arrow line going as best they can. And they just slowly and steadily walk right into you. He bumps into you, is startled. He looks back just in time to get his throat slit, and he falls forward.
As he falls, I'm going to go ahead and ring my bell and do Wells from the Grave for another 11 damage to... let's do the one that... Yeah, the one that Big Bad attacked.
How does that kill a man?
Let me read exactly what it says. Wells from the
How do
Grave.
you do it?
Immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature, and it takes 2d6 necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage. I see it as like you throwing a dagger of just pure unlife, and it pierces them like a symbiote would, kind of like tar to their body. But you tell me.
I was gonna when I would say that whenever I actually ring that bell, the resonance from it causes like shadows to creep up and start devouring them.
Oh Jesus Christ! Well, that happens. So he's dead.
Bye, bitch. And that will end my turn.
You're definitely revealed from all that. The ones. Let's see. Some are gonna fire at you for one hit. A total of 7 damage.
7
An
damage.
arrow to your shoulder from the cart. They're gonna try to refire at you and Big Bad. 5 to Big Bad.
Oof.
And they miss you completely. They're gonna grab Arena. They're gonna try through Jesus, okay. Nat 20 that. And then they're gonna
I'll
fire a
uncanny
few.
dodge that first hit.
I see. They're gonna fire a few at you, Jams, but very unlikely to hit, and they don't. But they do look at you and shoot. You kind of quickly go behind a tree, and you hear the thwang of wood on wood. They grab Arena very expertly. She's kind of surrounded at this point. She fights off 2 of them, but one is able to grab her and a bear hug, and the other 2 are able to get her arms down, get her longsword out of her hand, and capture her for all intents and purposes. Let's into the turn. Calgath.
I'm going to. Have they loaded her up into like a cart?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm shooting at. Fuck. Can I shoot at the guys without hitting her?
Yes, in 5e there's not really a shooting into melee rule.
Okay. I'm shooting at the guys that have her in the thing. Is one of the ones that I hunter marked.
Okay, like the one you just did damage to, maybe.
Yeah.
What you got?
Let's see. 24 to hit.
That hits.
20 to hit.
Definitely hits.
All right. So the first one will be this plus a d6, and that's 11 for the first hit. Second one will also be that plus a d6, and that's also 11. And I will bonus action summon my weapon.
Oh my god.
And it's gonna attack as well, because it gets an attack as soon as it's summoned. Find my fucking... thing for it. Okay, yeah. A nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, baby.
You can give me your damage, but I think you just kill him.
Well, I'm using my new highest spell slot, which is 2d8 plus 3. Why is it giving me like 4d8s? 2d8 plus 3. Oh, I guess it's not. I just rolled really high. 15.
From that man's perspective, he's having his heroic Boromir moment. You know, he's
Fucking
like,
hell.
just take her, just thwack, 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 just arrow after arrow.
Just
He's like, no, blah, one right in the mouth, out through the back of his neck. He
like fucking American Gods when the guy goes to step into the woods and like 30 arrows just strike him.
absolutely pin-cushioned. Calgath, give me a perception check.
Watch, this is gonna be a 1. This is 17.
Pretty good. From your side of the fight, you see a torrent of well-aimed, deadly arrows rain down to the cart on your west. The arena is. Men fall like wheat to the scythe. The dull thud of wood arrows on the cart sound like muffled drums nearby. The windows open and allowing the crossbows to stick out defensively. Now you see arrows pour through the open vulnerability. A bloody arm sticks out, desperately trying to close one of the windows, and you hear just a thwack and a meaty thud as the arrow finds home. Uh, all shot from the tree line.
Oh. Well. So these people that we're seeing are not helping them.
Helping them die. Excellent.
Yeah.
Blood on your hands. You are now quite revealed. They all react in shock and fear to you. Two more. Well, you hear the door to the cart opening as they try to escape their fiery death. It is your go.
Wait, me?
Ixalan.
Oh, something.
All right, so one cart's on fire, two are in front of me.
Yes.
Guess I'm just gonna attack the one that's closest to me. No, that's a 13.
Not quite. Though these are not warriors of your caliber, they do have leather armor underneath their clothes. You can't quite get a purchase in. He's very fearful of you now, having just seen what happened to his friend. He's hard to get a hold of.
I will bonus action disengage.
I see. You disengage with him. Death. Big Bad is looking a bit like Sif, looking a little worse for wear. You have 2 men in front of you and a burning cart with men inside. What do you do?
I am gonna. I guess I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna shoot the guys. Or no, I'm wearing melee range.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were stabbing one with your spear earlier,
Oh,
or
yeah,
your
yeah.
lance. Your lance.
So I'm going to attack the closest one. Let's see. First hit is 15.
The hits. Right on.
Second one is 24.
Also hits.
17 plus 15. So 32.
Jesus. You stab him through with your halberd, pick him up off the ground. He slides forward a bit on the icy spear, and you just shake him off, throwing him to the side. The corpse now.
Like that. Well,
Nope.
It's fucking one guy.
Their turn. So,
Gonna matrix dodge everything.
two men run out of the burning cart. One is more on fire than the other, and you hear shouts from within. But they do have bows, crossbows still, and they're gonna shoot at you, Patches, the only one they can. For one, for 7 damage. Gets a pop as he leaves the burning cart.
Oh, I
Callaghan.
just don't like that. All right. We're gonna kind of do the same song, same dance. Shooting the and I'm gonna hunter's mark a new one since I killed the other one. Uh, that'll just be the one closest to arena.
Okay.
Rolls to hit 24.
That hits.
19.
Also hits.
Oh shit. Hang on. It'll be 10 plus a d6. 14 damage for the first arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Also 14 damage for the second arrow.
Jesus. The guy coming out second is a little more on fire. He pops a quick shot off at Dathis before he begins to stop, drop, and roll. But as he stops, then he drops, making a perfect broadside target for you. You put him down cleanly.
My arrows do a d6 plus 5, but with the hunter's mark, I get a d6 extra for every hit I make.
Calgath, give me a perception check.
Net 20.
Okay. A bunch of strange people have walked out of the tree line, together in a group, a sort of diamond formation, keeping all of their angles covered. They each have a very long, tall bow that's kind of almost bendy when not completely pulled back. They're all holding arrows at the ready, looking around. They're all armored in leathers and camouflage, as well as like brush, reeds, and dirt, creating effective camouflage for the area. And they give a once over to the cart, look inside. You see one of the beings pull back a bow and shoot within, and you hear a wet thunk.
Oof. My character will kind of be like standing in awe of these people because it's kind of like what he wants to be.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
What you got? Hit me with it.
2 more. It is your turn.
Ooh, okay. Guess I'm gonna go up. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and stand right next to Big Bad and attack that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 18 to hit.
Hits.
That is 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Add my sneak attack. I really don't know how I'm dead yet, so having to be up in everything. Ooh, that's a garbage roll. That is 8 more damage.
Big Bad's got him by the heel, and he's trying to kick the dog off of him, and you just kind of expertly under the arm right into the vitals, as you're so adept at doing. And you hear him kind of give a wet, gurgly scream as the blade enters his flesh. He's still up, but he is not looking good. The color drains from him immediately as you stab into him.
Am I able to see the other guy between Dathus and Arena?
No, it's kind of a big cart, and they were behind it. I think no.
Alright, then...
That's why you're not seeing what's going on over there either.
Then that will end my turn.
Dathis, you and the dog.
There's only one left or two.
2 left. One came out from the cart that was on fire and shot at you, and Big Bad and Ixalan are fighting the other one.
I will run up on the one shooting at me and Big Bad.
They kind of both are. One's shooting at Big Bad, one's shooting at you.
Which is the one that came out of the
To your right.
Flame. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Hit him with it.
19.
Hits.
10.
1 hit.
Yes. 9 damage. Big Bad.
Big Bad.
22.
Hits.
7 damage.
Okay. 2 resounding strikes. Not fatal, but you get a big chunk of them both. Yours does. Big Bad and Dathis, Ixalan are able to absolutely murderate this guy with a short sword in his body, going through all his vitals. Big Bad's able to kind of like knock him off from one leg. He falls down, and it's just open season to chew on his neck. Like Stunty, he's gonna pull back from you. Not got a lot of ways to go, but he's gonna pull back and shoot. Another one runs out of the burning cart, but he is on fire as well as the cart, and he is screaming and not shooting. But one is gonna shoot at you though, and he's gonna get a 19. What's your AC again? Is it 18? 19? Dathis?
16.
16. One of you has really high AC. I can't remember which one. Right on the money for 7 damage.
Gotcha.
Steps back, shoots a crossbow. It's hard to miss at this range. Right into you. The other guy. Ah! Ah! Calgath.
Good God, they're like rats. All right. Well, did the guy that I marked last turn die?
Yes.
Okay. That just matters because I can't use my bonus action to attack with my spirit weapon. I have to use it to apply a new mark. Now, mark the guy in front of me. And then 2 weapon attacks. Let's do it on here. First one, 23.
Hits.
Second one, 13.
Nope.
And it'll be this plus a d6. 9. And that's my only hit, so 9 damage.
That combined with Dathis' enormous halberd, spear, whatever you want to call it. This guy falls. Too much blood loss in too short a time.
What's that?
Yeah, the last guy is rolling around on the ground on fire and screaming. Uh, Kalgath and now Dathis. One of the people puts a well-placed arrow right in his head. But so, no more Vistanti. A group of wood elves have dropped down from the tree line, wreathed in camouflage leather armor, and long, bendy arrows and bendy bows and razor-sharp arrows. An elf is with them, one that looks quite familiar.
Well, it's good to see that you met your clan again.
Indeed, it is Seven. He breathlessly runs up to you now that the fight is over. He says, "Hail, hail! I told the scout party to keep an eye out for you, and they came and told me you were in trouble. I convinced them to help."
Well, they sure fucking helped. We'd have been toast without them.
He says, who are these people? Why are they attacking you?"
We have no idea.
Um, one of the elven scouts says something in Elvish. How many people speak Elvish?
I mean, that should be two of us.
I do.
Oh, all of us.
Well then, one of the elves says,
Friendship?
"The gypsy folk are Strahd's eyes and ears. You must be careful."
Well, it's good to have allies in such a dangerous place.
The last part that's still active, I want to search through it and see what we can find.
Uh, Indeed. Give me an investigation.
Bring up my sheet.
You have
19.
an investigation sheet?
Well, I'm working on a laptop. I don't have two monitors here, so.
The gypsy cart is awash with interesting bits and baubles, scarves and clothing. It'll take a little while to really dig through. You see what you would expect. There's cheap jewelry to sell, probably. There's little pieces of effigies and things they might consider like magical, that sort of thing. Um, you do find something interesting. It is a bracelet, and it's kind of like three slotted, and it moves together like a puzzle piece. Um, if you want to try to put it together, give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Sure.
No, that's a 4.
Yeah, it's a bracelet, large, and it has three moving parts all connected, kind of wood made, um, and you
20.
can't kind of figure out. You're gonna try?
Yeah, I got a 20.
You mess with it as well, and you put the top piece to like 3 clicks right, the middle piece 3 clicks left, what have you. And while this innocuous looking bracelet uh, normally just looks like a fashion statement, once you put it just perfectly, the symbol of Strahd is revealed. The raven on the castle backdrop, or not raven, the evil looking bird on the castle backdrop. It's got the weird feet. I showed it to you before.
Just got the weird feet.
Lion bird.
I don't remember the symbol it was.
It
It's,
do be having some weird feet.
it's Strahd symbol. You reveal Strahd symbol. Ooh.
Yeah, just Google Strahd symbol. Boy, I got some big old feet.
Okay, well, I'll tell everybody about it, I guess.
The elves nod in agreement. Um, Many have been taken in by Strahd. The elves are particularly interested in the two other elves. They meet with you, give you an elven symbol, uh, whatever handshake elves give each other.
We handshake with our penises.
We pay 100
Maybe
pesos for that.
a knowing nod at the agony of elf life being surrounded by short-lived fools.
Yes, yes. We might. Well, I might look a little odd to them.
Yeah. The elves, uh, the elves here are tough and hardy and deadly. Living in the woods is a lifestyle is difficult to maintain in Strahd's domain. All the dark, hidden places that once favored elves now favor the deadly things summoned from Strahd's ascension. The elves here that remain are battle-hardened and forged in this crucible. They keep their greetings simple, but proper. They ask if you need anything for your travels.
Um, no, none that you could offer. I'm sure.
Not so
But thank you.
fast. If you have a couple health potions that you could spare, we would gladly
Let's
take
send it.
them.
Whew, that's a big ask. I will
Yeah.
let the dice decide. Also, Calagath, how many arrows do you have?
I have no idea.
You're gonna make me keep count of arrows now?
He's shooting a lot of them, so I think you so.
Better keep counting
I
the
keep
arrows,
checking
boy.
mine.
Let me see how much you start with.
I think it's like 20.
You're churning them out.
I don't even see them in my bag. How many did I use?
7 or so.
I think 7 or 8, something like that. Are we counting an arrow if I missed? Probably.
Probably.
We'll go with 8. We'll say I got 12 left.
They give you a bundle of 20.
Hell yeah.
These are well-made, razor-sharp elven arrows.
Hey man, I need some arrows myself.
They give you a bundle of 20. And then they're empty. Healing potion they do not have. They give you a poultice, uh, which does a D4 healing.
Basically a salve.
A salve, yes. That's all they got. That's all they can spare.
Well, it's
In
appreciated.
Elvish, of course, they say, "Forgive our lack of hospitality, but most of our supplies go to our own needs."
No, anything that you can give us to help us in our fight, in our journey to Strahd is very,
Selfish
very useful.
assholes.
They leave you with a promise that if you're ever in the area, simply seek them out, and you will find sanctuary.
I give him the Vulcan salute.
They disappear back into the trees. Except for Savid, who takes a long sigh, and he rubs his sigh a little bit. And he says, "Well, thanks again, and good luck to us both, I suppose." And he steps into the woods.
Never to be seen again. Alright, I guess I'm adding arrows that way. I think I've added them in 2 different spots, but they weren't appearing. I don't know. I don't know why this is so complicated. They don't show
You
up
have
in my
to,
bag, though.
I think you have to quit for them to show up in your area of use.
For whatever reason, it's showing that I have 2 backpacks, but I don't.
You have a backpack that you can use to have your regular stuff, and then you can have a backpack that's just your equipment.
Either way.
With that action down, you finally, after more travel, approach the Abbey. The massive church sits upon the foot of a steep mountain. The mountain range to the north sits high in imposing darkness, with the town and the church being one of the last few stops before anyone would begin the great climb. The town sits wrapped around the church, cordoned off by a well-made wooden wall. Torchlight marks the gate entrance to the town, with a wide, tall wooden gate with lattice planks supported by reinforcing iron bands. Two guards stand in front, both large, barrel-chested, and very ugly. Afflicted with uneven faces, one with neck boils and the other having a portion of his nose missing.
Jesus.
I greet them as we approach.
I greet them.
Oh, he says,
Nasty
"Oh,
looking motherfucker.
good eve, good eve. What business have you?"
What business is all over your face?
For now, we're trying to find a place to rest. Can you point us in the direction of the nearest inn that would have room for us?
He says, "Oh, of course, of course. Need rest from your travels. Come on in." They'll
Ooh,
they'll slide past
stay
the
your
gate.
dirty asses.
They'll slide open the gate. It's not as big as the one in Wallachia, which requires a kind of winding uh, system to open it. It kind of just opens to the side, a big wood lattice wall kind of thing. Um, Irina also says, "We seek the Abbey. Is it free to enter? I assume." Um, they give each other a very uncomfortable look. They say, "Of course, of course. We must warn you, the abbot is a bit eccentric." Uh, Marina doesn't really know what to make of that, but she thanks you. She thanks them. She says thank you.
Yeah.
And the gates
Can
of town are open to you.
I roll to see if they're homophobic?
You want to test for homophobia? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What do you roll
Meaning
for
what?
that?
Fuck.
Animal handling?
Yeah, no, you roll the 2016 election.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can ask them in a way that, like, I ask them a question, like, determine if that's why they think the app is wrong.
You roll religion.
Well, you're finally here. The town is open to you. The great Abbey, this beautiful, imposing church, sits above you, just barely starting up the mountain line. You see the great stone steps leading up to it, and you think about your fate and what you will learn about Strahd there. For next time on D&D.
It's a very long. Felt like we just started.